Is it easier to be quiet?
For who?
Anyone. I can't
It's
say you
easy.
in
It's
general.
easier for my enemies to be quiet. Just be quiet. Just shut up. And I'll pass right by.
Now, this one's giving me flashbacks of the Club Shay Shay interview, all right? Guys, listen, Katt Williams just recently went to Big Boy TV to conduct a interview, and he's not holding back, as what we know Katt Williams never to do. Nevertheless, within the entertainment industrial complex, time and time again, Katt Williams has demonstrated that he's not with what's most popular, right? Sacrificing his own morality and integrity for what the in crowd is doing and get it caught up in it. But I love to go over his interviews because he continues to call out the nonsense as he sees it, all right? This is about a 10-minute clip in an hour podcast, so I'll leave the full thing down in the description box down below in case you want to check out the whole thing. But let's go over this snippet, all right? Without further ado.
Had you ever went to a Diddy party? Like I'm talking about not what it turned out to be, but I'm talking about like when he would have the NBA All-Star party. None of those?
Yeah, so to quickly answer your question and to not say anything that would infringe legally. Yeah, a lot of people indeed do ask that. Like, how do you know what goes on at the P. Diddy party? You weren't at the P. Diddy party, you know? But
Oh no, that's not what I'm asking. No, because there were different levels of parties too, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like some shit at the Palladium or some shit like that. I ain't talking about like some at the crib type of shit.
no, I see how that's gonna be clipped. That was just as good as Shannon's
shit,
"Come
huh?
on, man."
I didn't
when
even
you
catch
went,
it.
well, what? Did he what? I wasn't asking you about that.
Right.
I didn't ask you about a file.
Come on, Katt.
Come on. Yeah. So one of the jokes that I discuss on the tour is the fact that they would have these parties in the Hollywood Hills, you know, and then they would have a parking lot where they would shuttle people up. So everybody would meet in this parking lot and they would send shuttles down to, you know, Diddy's parties. And so I wasn't ever invited to the parties, but I was invited to the parking lot because I knew the people that ran the shuttle service. You knew them too, as it turned out. But yeah, I would go to the parking lot and I would watch them all go up there. And, you know, they would be thinking I'm coming later. I would just be on the car having a grand old time, smoking and laughing and watching everybody going.
Taking notes.
Yeah, so you can't tell me what goes on because 5 hours later, I'm still in the parking lot when they come down. And, you know, just to see all them big time Hollywood men that I just watched go up there, they all come down off the shuttle and looking sad in the eyes, and all of them wearing Sean John and looking oily, and they all walk crazy like this, and their shoelaces were always untied. I don't know why. Their shoelaces were always untied. And then they would get in their car and they would drive off standing up, big boy, with their head out there. All of them. And I couldn't believe it. But one of the highlights of my Hollywood career, you know. But you can't tell me, because I was there to see on both ends.
Hey man, you know what's wild about that? I'm wondering how many people would see, oh man, these are jokes.
None of the people that was on the shuttle.
Right.
And they the only ones I care about. That's why I said when I be going in places, you know, heads go down. That's because you know Not because nobody else know. You know.
No, I remember you saying that when you walk in, heads go down.
Right. Because you can't really be mad at me because I probably been faithful too. I probably knew that this whole time about you and I didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? That gives you a certain level of gravitas.
Absolutely.
Well, you know?
Just think about all of the things that this man claimed in that Club Shay Shay interview, and nobody came out and told him that he was a liar. Nobody came back and told him that he was wrong. Nobody tried to sue him. Shit, if anything, all of his numbers went up. And now Shannon Sharpe has a legitimate podcast where he can get the biggest stars to sit down and talk with him. Now, he could have kept quiet, but he could walk around with his head up while others keep their heads down because he focused on integrity throughout all of those years. And even as myself, as someone who does content online, I think about the different crowds and circles of people with the most amount of views and numbers. Fuck all of that shit. I want to do what I want to do, not be beholden to anybody else, and build up people around me. The same way that Katt Williams, right? Like, ask people who have toured with Katt the content of his character, and all you find is a sea of people that can speak nothing but positives about him or what he has done for their career. Maybe onesie-twosies that ended up beefing with him, but far more that can speak positively about him. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
Is that Will Smith know the story I have not told?
Will Smith.
So it keeps everybody honest, you know? Eddie Murphy know what I haven't said.
People's bullshit. I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid shit. So whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like Baby White. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumbass stuff because it's like people, it's so many things people say, so much stuff, but you know that one it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad. This song is called Bulletproof.
I love my wife, and I'm not gay, and I'm not, you know, and that's what's weird about this, to have your sexuality question and your moral fiber question and all that, when all I was doing was trying to be nice to somebody.
Eddie Murphy tells E.T. that his wife and children were out of town, says he wanted something to read and went to a late-night newsstand. He stopped here and picked up the suspected transsexual at 4:45 in the morning. He says he thought he was aiding a distraught woman.
Looks like a pretty Hawaiian girl in the corner crying. It looks like she was crying. She goes, "Oh, Eddie Murphy." She noticed him at the light. She recognized Eddie Murphy. Oh my God. So I go, "What are you doing? Why are you out here working the streets so late?" She goes, "Oh, I'm on my way home. Can you give me a ride home?"
Police tailed them for 2 miles before pulling him over. Police say he is guilty of no misconduct, but there was a warrant out for the alleged prostitute. A judge has ordered that man, 20-year-old Addison Ciuli, to serve 90 days in jail. Murphy says he has often stopped to try to help prostitutes, but here is what he said in an impromptu news conference on the set of his new movie.
Being a good Samaritan blew up in my face, basically, what happened. And I'm never giving anyone a lift again.
See?
Look in the camera and say,
Look, let me explain something to you. I'm not scared to say nothing.
Oh, I know that shit.
I'll say it.
Why ain't
No,
Katt?
don't say it. No. Don't say it.
They can't AI farm me now.
Right. Oh my man. Hey man, how liberating is it to be you?
My God didn't just get good. Like, he been good the whole time. Like, it's really been a pleasure to have this as a life. And I was telling you earlier, like, that's why you are in the position you're in, because as an artist in any part or genre, it's important how faithful you stay to what you deliver to your audience, whatever that may be. And as a radio guy, what you have been able to do in Los Angeles and then make it international is just like, the stuff you've done is not even doable in a small market, let alone a large market. Like, somebody who is really the voice of LA, like for real, like speaks for all of the different, like, it's you had to be really good to do that. And if you were really good, then how long could you continue to do it? Like, don't ask you, don't ask me, don't ask Bron. Like, you know, if you really good, you just keep going till you're not really good no more.
Did he say LeBron James?
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got a Richie to sit on my lap, and sometimes I always be pulling the blade. After no earth, ever since I got that rocket chain, they took a trip out of space. All the same bird, I'm on my tongue, and they ain't cool, but they ain't hate. I love my work, so when you play the purpose, if you ain't got my little day. Medicine church, when they see everything down at the stone, in my Jesus' face. I ain't got a run, it's just not a race. Whoa, 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 go! Love the drink.
You know that that's not a thing.
Hey man, let me tell you, bro, like that on the real, that means a lot coming from you, because you don't ask people for shit. You don't sugarcoat shit. Right. You don't care what people say about you. You don't care about the circles. You don't. So anything that you say, bro, and I'm gonna take that as extremely authentic, because
right. I
don't feel like you waste words, or you don't just give somebody something that they haven't deserved. And
right.
So for you to say that, bro, I will receive that.
What that mean?
I mean,
I'm critical?
I take it. No, it don't mean, no, it's not that you're critical. That means that you wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm gonna take that. And Lord knows I deserve it. I earned it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna take that, man.
But everything you ever told us from the fan side of it, like, you did all of it. Like, even though some of it we didn't really even think you could do. Like, we were behind you and supported you, but did we think you could do it? Like, no, you used to weigh 600 pounds, man. Like, you changed a body type and said you wanted to do it to extend your life, and then extended it in front of us while going through no, that's superhero type stuff. And that's the life I live, you know? To somebody somewhere, I'm a superhero, and I have to do my job to whoever those people are. And nothing else really matters. I have to, that's what I do.
Is it easier to be quiet?
For who?
Anyone.
It's easy. It's easier for my enemies to be quiet. Where's my camera? Yeah. Just be quiet. just shut up. And I'll pass right by. Yeah, I just had to say that. 'Cause, yeah, I'm not like that. And even if I used to be like that, I'm not like that anymore.
You're not ever thinking about going outside and anything can happen? Well, anything can happen, but from something that you said.
I'm part of the reason anything can happen.
You know what's also so interesting about some of his words is that you cannot get active like the way that Katt is getting active unless there ain't no skeletons in your closet. Or at least all of the skeletons or the extent of the skeletons have been released and everybody is aware of what's going on. This actually made me think of how T.I. just called out 50 Cent to a versus battle, and then instead of 50 Cent responding like a rapper, he responded with receipts of T.I. on Stan and I guess telling on somebody. You can't get to this position and call people out unless all your ish is out there or you've kept your nose squeaky clean.
Yeah. See, I don't look at that as a negative. I look at that as a supreme positive. I would be horrified if I thought I could walk out there and nothing would happen. How would I know I exist? No. And the least amount of this that you need to do, the better. And I don't have to do none. I broke my collarbone as a young man. My neck don't even turn around like that. That's why I handle things on whenever they pop up, you know? I don't let things drag on or out. I don't really want to go back and forth. Mm-hmm. I want us to either talk this out, and if you don't like talking it out, then pick a lane.
What I thought was also interesting was that last question from Big Boy on, wouldn't it be safer, right? Like, wouldn't you have more peace just keeping quiet? And he said more peace for them, for his enemies, for his opposition. And while I think that answer is half true, because, inevitably, you're exposing yourself if you have, like, all of these allegations, you connect to more people to, like, Diddy, I do also think that, having a system of checks and balances within an industry that is known for just, deviant shit, like satanic shit, devil worshiping shit, PDF file shit, like all of these different things, and having like sort of like this arbiter of truth within it, right? Just very calmly dropping bombs on podcast to podcast of who, people need to watch out for. I think that's necessary. Nevertheless, all right, guys, let me know what you think about the content I have placed before you. Do you agree with my points and positions within this? Do you disagree? Right? Do you think anything that Katt Williams is currently doing is out of bounds? Guys, I want to know down up in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys for constantly rocking with me, and I will see you soon. All right? Love you guys. Peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound with his MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.